Today is January 16th, and this is a continuation of Sheriff Al St. Lawrence. Sheriff Al St. Lawrence, I would like to say to you that in 1989, Savannah had 15 to 20 murders committed by that Jiven gang. And they asked me, a lady, to do the job that the sheriff department and everybody else police department should have been doing. They didn't do anything about it. It was election year, 1990, and everybody wants to be elected again. No one was doing anything about the crime until this man and his dog got killed in Osley Park. Now, I'm not going to say that he should have gotten killed. That this man should not have. No one should have done anything about him being killed over there. They should have done something, and yes, they should have been mad as hell, just like they were, because the people in our community looked like they didn't care about how many black men popped up in the alley. They just didn't concern them. But the fact of the matter is this: that the late mayor, John Rusicus, and the late city manager, Mr. Don Mendoza, brought in this man by the name of Herman Rice. Herman Rice was from Philadelphia. They brought him into Savannah to teach the citizens of Savannah and the community leaders how to fight and take back their neighborhood from the drugs and crime. Well, the neighbors got together. They had no intentions of coming to Tatumville. I was the Tatumville community president at the time. I lived in Tatumville. So they didn't get asked Men's to do it. When he came in, I called Mr. Mendoza. I told Mr. Mendoza, say to him, I said, Mr. Mendoza, I heard that you're bringing in someone for this crime and this drugs. I said, now, don't go running them out here in Tatumville, because just like you don't want them downtown, we don't want them out here either. I said, if you march downtown, you better bring them out here. So lo and behold, they brought him out there. But then I marched alongside Mr. Herman Rice, because after all, they said, Miss Curry, you march with him because you're the president. No, they were scared as hell. That's why they said, Miss Curry, you march with him because you're the president. So then you all in Savannah know what took place. I marched the street leading drugs, against drugs and crime. Up with hope, down with dope, get off the crack, take your neighborhood back. Start peeping out, start coming out. Rain, sleet, or snow, you crack dealers, you got to go. That was our chant. So in the meantime, we did this for many months, and the neighborhood began to get clean up. We got it clean, began to get it clean. And then they was pushing me to do more. And then I'm not going to tell you what to the other extremes that I went to try to clean up the neighborhood. Now, did that neighborhood get cleaned up? Yes, it did. I did everything except put on one of those brown uniforms and a blue uniform, and scrapped on a gun and drive a car. I did everything that I was asked to do. Now, what had happened once we got it cleaned up, and Mendoza and them, I had drafted the plan, and Tatumville was in the process of becoming a model community. But the house that I had lived in for 23 years, the man made a statement to someone that I was getting too big and I had to go. After living in the house for 23 years. No, I did not own that house. I rented it for 23 years and kept that house up. In the meantime, what really pushed me out of that community, on October the 26th, the city of Savannah recognized Clara Mae Curry for an exceptional commitment to the elimination of drugs in Tatumville through her leadership in the Savannah Out Marching Against Drugs So Mad campaign. Here's the plaque that they gave me. This is the plaque they gave me. Now, I'm not up on plaques, because when God gives me something to do and he leads me, I don't want no plaque, because I already got my plaque. I'm still alive. The second plaque that I received in the same day was from Savannah Past Master Council, present the Citizen of the Year Award to Mrs. Clara Mae Curry for unusual courage and outstanding leadership in the fight against illegal drugs activity in the Tatumville community, October the 26th, 1991. Here's the plaque right here. So when I got two plaques in one day, people, this man said I had to go because I got too big. Little did he know that Clara Mae hadn't led one march. It was Jesus leading me. He took me by the hand and he led me. But in the meantime, I want to say to you, Chief Al St. Lawrence, were you sitting at home laughing at me while I was walking through the streets, marching, trying to clean up the neighborhood, doing a job that you all should have been doing? Were you home laughing at me, or were you at your buddy's place laughing at me, thinking I was funny, thinking I was a joke? I'm not a joke. What y'all people fail to realize is that we don't do nothing. Everything that you thought or you said I didn't do it. Jesus did it for me because he chose me to be the disciple, to walk the terrible streets of this Savannah, Georgia, to show you all people that if we come together at one, we can clean up our drug mess and our crime mess. But no, you all don't want to do it. You want somebody else to do your dirty work, and then you do and you step on those people and treat them something terrible. And I'm one of those people. Now, in 1989, when the Jiven gangs killed, they say, from 15 to 20 people, you should have been out there doing your job. Or had your sheriff out there instead of throwing innocent people furniture out on the street. And in 1991, when 59 murders Savannah had 59 murders, y'all should have been out there doing something. You had your men out there doing something then, instead of picking on a poor little lady like me. And in 1999, they had 42 murders. Where were you then, Al St. Lawrence? You probably been home drinking your bourbon. But I want to let you know that you all did some horrible things to me. And I didn't like what you did to me. And I will never like what you did to me. I'm back here tonight because I want to ask you, why didn't y'all clean up the city? Why did you pick a woman to do a job? You should have picked a man to do the job and not call upon a woman to do the job. And all this stuff about the community getting involved, that's a bunch of bull. You want the community involved, that means from the city hall all the way down to the SPD or whatever y'all call yourself. You want the community to get involved and clean up your mess for you. And then when your mess get cleaned up, you all go around with your little friends, run around and do all your tricks and trades to get reelected, sit back on your behind and do nothing. But you still talks about we going to come together and we going to clean up the city, but we need the citizen to help us. You call upon private citizen to do your dirty work. Private citizen do not get paid. I'm one of the best private citizen that you ever had in the city that will answer your call. And let me tell you something. I am not mad with anyone. I am not angry with anyone. I just sometimes have to wonder, what did y'all do all those things to me? Why? Why did you do those things to me? You wouldn't do your job? And then when I got out there, you thought I did your job? I didn't do your job. Jesus did your job by using me. So you should appreciate it. And let me tell you something. I have to expound on this. I respect law. I respect the law. I have great respect for the law. Because those men that's wearing those uniforms, I am not stupid. They are someone's child, son, someone's daughter, someone's wife, mother, niece, nephew. So I love what those men are doing. And I commend them for what the job that they're doing. It's a dirty job that you all out there doing. And I want you to know in Savannah that Miss Curry loves you all and that I respect that uniform that you are wearing. It's just some people that's wearing that uniform that's getting it tarnished and dirty that I have no respect for whatsoever. And Chief Al St. Lawrence, you are one of them. And Joseph Breaker, you another. Because the hell you put me through and my grandchild through, and then to top it off, have them people throw me out in the street, tearing up all my computers. I was doing a story. I began my life story. They destroyed it, destroyed my printer, destroyed my fax machine. They destroyed everything I had. Over $3,000 worth of stuff your men's destroyed. And as they were tossing down the street, they were smiling at me. And I'm not going to let you all get by with it. I'm not going to let you get by with it. But for the men and women that's out there doing their job, I am behind you and I support you 100%. Now, that new police chief, I don't know him. I never met him. But I've read about him and I've seen him on television. So, sir, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones that was there before you got here. Out here with a lady doing the job. And then after get all the mess cleaned up, I have been going through puny hell. Well, 2008 is a new year. And the God that I love and serve, the God that I worship and adore, the Christ that I ask for divine mercy every day, has already told me that this is the end of it. 2008 will never be like the years that's passed. So y'all get ready, people, because you haven't heard the end of it yet. And someone's going to answer. And let me tell you, my phone has been ringing off the hook. My home phone has been ringing, and my cell phone has been ringing. And I'm telling you, the support that I'm getting in the backers from Savannah right here, I didn't know y'all people still love me that much.